Cheers. The common sort of themes were that there are these objects in Egypt other than the pyramids and the great monumental works of construction that are of interest as well. However, they're in museums. We don't really know where they all are. No one's ever studied them or analyzed. My thought was, if no one else has analyzed them, that's interesting. But turns out they weren't all that hard to find, and you could find these online for sale via various auction houses and just art brokers. Like antiquities dealers would commonly have these things listed on their website for sale because they weren't that popular, they weren't that common, they weren't that expensive, they weren't that rare. And so I thought, well, at the very least, this is a piece of potentially prehistoric or pre-dynastic history. Would be very cool to own a piece of that. I'm not a collector, I'm not a hoarder necessarily, but I thought at some point it'd be nice to have enough of these and do some actual real work or collaborate with others that could. And so after finding a few of them, I had one of them scanned by a representative of a defense industry contractor that was demonstrating and also selling structured light scanning devices, a representative of Gold. So they made a number of scanners. They have this blue laser light, which you might see in the form of like a rectangular They used to be, think like a reddish rectangular box, about this big, be mounted on some sort of a stand, and then there would be a rotating table or something that it could scan. Sometimes you'd see the arm aperture move around, and then there was larger devices the size of a room or a small car that they had as well. But there's different ways you can analyze the three-dimensional coordinate system once it's there.